Drew, what did you have working pretty well today?
We did a mix of all three. We had 3 pitches today, mixed today, and controlled it well. So that was the main part of the game, was just controlling every single pitch and mixing it up well, not being consistent with one pitch every time, mixing it up every time we faced a batter.
What's your mindset coming into a game like this, just wanting to pick your team up?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as every game, just throwing a lot of strikes, let my defense work, and get early and weak contact as much as I can.
Anything different about this outing, maybe from the first couple of SEC outings?
I mean, as the season continues, we get more comfortable on the mound. We figure some things out at practice and in bullpens and stuff. So just a combination of that. Last few outings have continually feel better and better. So a little bit of that.
What were those things you've been able to figure out?
I'm just working on not just trying to throw it as hard as we can, just touch and feel with it and hitting spots versus missing over the middle of the plate, which can kill you a lot. So just hitting the spots with all your pitches is basically what we worked on.
What was it like working with Cal back behind the plate?
Yeah, I love Cal back there. He's all our catchers. We have a really good squad back there. You can stick any of them in there, and they're going to do great. Love Cal. Love his enthusiasm. I'm sure all y'all can see that whenever he plays. He just plays with a lot of grit and enthusiasm out there, and it's great to have a catcher who cares a lot back there.
What's it been like these past 2 weeks going out there Sunday with you guys needing a win to avoid the sweep? And I hope you guys been able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, no one wants to be swept, and so you have a little determination when you go out there and you're just giving it your all. It's always good to go home with a win on Sunday, Saturday this week, but yeah, Game 3 is always an important one. So
make it easier on the mound when your offense goes out and scores a bunch of runs and kind of takes the pressure off?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's always good when you have that offensive support, but it's just as equal whenever they're playing great defense behind you. So I think they hold well together.
You all led after the first inning today instead of trailing. Just how big of a difference was kind of the vibe in the dugout with that lead instead?
I said, it was more just continue to put it on and just keep building. Obviously, the bigger you can build a lead, the better, especially later in the game. So, might have been a little confidence boost, but it was good to get things rolling early.
How good did it feel making 2 pretty tough defense plays after some of the issues you've had in SEC play?
Yeah, I was pretty happy about that. Definitely been something we worked on this past few weeks, is getting more comfortable in that and not overthinking and just letting it go. And yeah, it was good to make those plays. I was a little happy about that.
Anything else for Drew?
Drew, I guess y'all never go into any series, wanting to just kind of hope to avoid a sweep in the finale. But for 2 weeks in a row, y'all have come out in the final game and you've avoided that. I mean, what's that say about this bunch?
Yeah, this group's a bunch of fighters. I mean, well, we're still figuring things out as we go through the season. As every team does, they just continue to figure things out about themselves and figure out ways to scratch and claw back into games. And I think we're figuring out who we are more and more every weekend, every game. And I think that's just a big testament to us, is that we're going to keep fighting and pulled out the last 2 Sundays here.
Anything else? All right, thanks, Drew.